Hi everyone, it's Vicki and welcome to my channel, and today is a Stitch Fix day and I don't think I have a clue what's in here. I might have filled out something at one time, picked out some items, but if so, I don't remember what they were. But it's a small box, but it's a heavy little dense packed box. Alright, so I got my paperwork with my invoice and my styling card and my return envelope. I'm not going to go into all of that just to keep the video short, but you can watch probably every other one of my Stitch Fix videos and I explain the process. The total items in my bundle. Ooh, I see a pretty color. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to show you what I saw. Yes. Alright, so the total stylist picks are $257. If I bought all 5 items in here and got a 25% discount for doing so, that would subtract $64.25 from the price, so it would be $192.75. And I actually have some credit. Thank you to those who signed up and tried Stitch Fix during that $50 special. So I have a credit. So there we go, $192 minus my credit. Yeah, thank you. I don't get a ton of credits because I'm not a big channel, but every once in a while, especially when Stitch Fix offers the $50, and those are usually only for like 48 hours. So I don't often get them because I have to have the timing right. But when you do, it's nice to get them, and I got 2 of them. So I have a $100 credit. That's the most I've ever had at one time. All right, so let's just get into this because my camera stopped on my last recording for some reason. What is this? Oh, it's a top. It feels, it's cute color. Oh, it's got a tie in the back. I think maybe it looks like it might be off the shoulder. I don't know. Love the fabric colors, but I don't know what this fabric is. It feels a little polyester-y. Let's see if I can find it easily. Yeah, 100% polyester. So, yeah. Okay, so this is the back. Like the sleeves, like a lot of things about it, don't like the fabric. And I wore a polyester blouse that I had not too long ago, and it just wasn't comfortable because of that. Oh, I'm sorry. Duh. I got so into the fabric, I forgot to tell you about the item, didn't I? All right, so where is the tag for... I'm just going to have to guess. I think it's blush. Okay, I'm going to guess this is the 9 Britain Susie back detail blouse because they call it blush, and that's the only color this could be in this list. Size 2X for $44. It does feel very nicely made. You look at the, yeah. So it's definitely going to stay on your shoulders. I think if I had that, I would just wear it as something dressy. I mean, I can't see myself running around to Lowe's and grocery shopping in that polyester. It'd be hot. And speaking of polyester, oh, I don't like this at all. I can tell you that right now. This is not me. La Sienne or something, size 2X. I don't like the colors, although they look better on the camera. They're, I don't know. And it's a, I don't know. It looks like the style that just looks matronly on me. I think the smocking makes it a little bit different, but it's got that real wide neck that goes way down your back. I don't know why they do that to plus size people. It's not that flattering like that. La Sienne Janelle square neck top. They call it red. 2X, $42. This is definitely polyester. The lining and the outside. The outside has the little Swiss dots or something on it, I call them. That's what they used to call them. I don't know if you can see them, but that's intriguing. I've always kind of liked that about fabric, but yeah, there's no doubt that this whole thing is polyester, and yeah. Better look at how it's going to, yeah. I think it's going to look frumpy on me. Okay, next is Market and Spruce Elaine Pocket Short Sleeve Tee in a burgundy kind of color. Not my favorite color. I don't know. Can I wear it? I didn't, when I had red hair, I didn't like it. I guess it's a little better now. Market and Spruce Elaine, okay, I said that already, 2X. $28 for it's a pocket t-shirt. Yeah, I don't know how clingy it might be or not be. It seems nicely made. It's a round scooped neck, and it's scooped at the bottom, so I like that about it as well. And then what's next is something black, I think. Okay, whatever this is feels like something that would be really clingy. Okay, it's a dress. The top part is ribbed, and then the bottom part is just like a cotton that I said felt like it might be clingy, but because it's just the bottom, maybe not. Maybe it's far enough down the body to where it doesn't, you know, that it's not going to stick, that it's where it would, where I have lumps and bumps, it's where the pleating is, I think. So let's take a look at this in black. Fred for Thought, Olivia scoop neck dress, 2X, $84. Right off the thing, I don't know if this feels like an $84 dress, but if it fits like an $84 dress, then it might be an $84 dress. All right, then I got a pair of white, what are they? STS Blue Darren Mid-Rise Rolled Cuff Girlfriend jeans, $20, $59, $20W, $59. All right, so they're white, but they got something all over them. Oh, just stuff. All right, well, maybe the legs are big enough. I don't know. And let's see. Yeah, you know, if you've watched my channel for any time at all, you'll know that I've been on a quest for white jeans. I've even taken white capris. Although I haven't been on one lately. I kind of got past it, I think. But, you know, normally if they're white, they're either sheer, or if they're tight, they show every bit of cellulite you got. So, all right, so I need to get these tried on. Okay, so the first blouse, again, I do like the print and the colors. I love the colors of it. Hate the fabric. And the fabric is a little bit, I don't want to use the word clingy, because that kind of, I always think of those knits that stick to you. It's not doing that. It's been sticking to itself a little bit, like static cling or whatever, I think because of being polyester. Here's the back. It has a tie, which actually made it, it was a looser tie at first, and I couldn't figure out if it was the front or the back. I kept turning it around. But anyway, came with a looser tie, and I could really pull these things down on my shoulders, because I think it's meant to be an off the shoulder maybe. I don't know, but it makes the sleeves awfully long when you do, or you know, kind of an odd length when you do. And because of that tie, it's actually an off-the-shoulder that I could probably wear, because I don't do well with off-the-shoulders. They always slide back on the shoulder for me. But when it was tied less tight, when I was a little looser, it actually fell onto my shoulders. In fact, I thought it was going to fall down. But a couple things, though, well, one thing for sure that's very ill-conceived is they have, you know, these things for like when you want to hang it on a hanger, and look how they're on the end of this. There is no way to hide them. They will always pop out. You will always see them. They would have to be cut off. So they're going to have to be cut off. Why the heck even put them on there? Yeah, ill-conceived how they have those. And then because this fabric is a little bit of static to cling to itself, I think it needs a little more fullness here. It's not bad, but it needs just a little bit more. Two little slits, or maybe even if the slits were a little higher, it could give it a little bit more of that. But yeah, it's a pretty top. If you're a person who wears polyester, I think it'd be great. I am not. It's not breathable enough for me in Florida for something casual. So, but I do like it. Yeah, it's got a pocket, rounded neck, scoop down here, nice fit. And even though it's kind of a clingy fabric, I think it's just loose enough where it's not really clinging too much. Thing is, though, is I have already got a couple of this kind of color. It's not really my favorite. And I already got a couple of these. I think they're both outerwear. I mean, athleisure wear tops. But yeah, I don't know. I prefer not this spandex blend t-shirt. So this blouse, actually, I like the color on me better than I thought I would. Although, if it had a white background, it'd be better. But I don't think it looks too bad with my coloring. What do you think? Anyway, kind of the same deal going on here, where they got this tiny little elastic seam and then this. And there's just no way that stays hidden. Just in the little bit of, you know, walking around messing with it, getting dried, it comes out. So what's the point? You're going to have to cut it right off, so why even have one? But anyway, it's a pretty nice fit. Yeah, I think it's a nice fit. but yeah, I don't like the fabric. And it doesn't look as matronly on me as I thought it might. But anyway, so then I have on the white jeans, which have a pretty good fit considering everything. Not too much droop in the crotch, a little bit. And of course I do pull them up way over my belly button because I'm short-waisted. But not as bad as I thought. If they were a little bit looser in the thighs, they might be a contender. And I did put on black step-ins to see if you could see through. And I don't really see them. So maybe they'll show up in the camera, but they did not show up in the bathroom. So I don't think they're, and these do that thing where they kind of cut me off like right here somewhere in my thigh and kind of make a line or whatever. If they didn't have that, they'd be pretty good, but they are not showing like cellulite that I can see. Maybe you can see it in this light, but I can't. They're just a little bit thick enough or something for that. They are stretchy, and that's kind of had me worried at first about that. But I would say this is the closest pair of white jeans to fitting me right I think I've ever had. Now they do, walking down, I could feel them kind of wanting to slide down in the back and getting a little more loose, like right in here. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, they do kind of slide down in the back, but they still cover, you know, you don't see the black. Well, maybe you do see just that little bit, but not, you know, what they could be showing. So, yeah. So, this would be cute if this background had white instead of this beige color. I think this would be a really cute outfit, actually. But, all right, so what's left? A dress or something, right? Okay, so this is the Olivia scoop neck dress. This is the $84 dress. I said, I'm not sure that I would pay $84 for it. It has the ribbed top and then just the knit bottom. But once it's on, I really like it. It has a couple of fit issues for me, or proportion issues for me. It does have pockets. I do like it though. I think it's kind of a nice, I don't know, it just looks nice, I think. Has a little bit of the wings going on here. Not this side now, I did have on both. But that's, as a sewer, pretty easy. You just put on inside out, pin this, do a little seam and make a little dart, and then that goes away. The waistline is kind of like, it's not at my natural waist exactly. Well, it is in the back. It is in the back, come to think of it. Yeah, I think it is right now in the back. I'm guessing it's supposed to be up a little higher because I'm short-waisted. So if I pull this up and make it go up a little higher, that actually helps with the wing thing a little bit too. And it makes it where it's just a little flowier. I mean, it was still flowy here, but that makes it flow from higher up. So I do like this dress. I just don't know that it's cut exactly for me and how much I would want to do to make it work. But anyway, that's everything. Let's go figure out what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to send back. Okay, I am back after a hot try-on. Yeah. I realized that I said, so I used a term that some of you may be unfamiliar with, or you might have thought maybe there's some new, you know, undergarment fashion trend that you don't know about that I do, which I'll never be the first to know about that. But anyway, I used the term step-ins. What it meant was underwear, panties, briefs, whatever term you use. It's just when I was in elementary school, I lived in New Orleans, and that was the term that they used. And I don't like the word panties, especially when it's said the way it was said with me growing up, very southern, panties, very southern Arkansas accent, panties. It just grinds my gears, so, or grinds against the grain, I guess. So sometimes I forget and I use step-ins, but underwear, that's what I meant. All right, so what are we going to keep and what are we going to send back? Well, the closest item to keeping is this dress. I really looked at it though after I tried it on and was in the bathroom and got a good look at the back of it. And I don't like the way that it hit when it hit the natural waistline. So that means I would have to pull it up and to raise the whole dress so that it hit in a better spot, plus taking the darts and I don't even think this is an $84 dress to begin with, maybe. I think it has something flattering about the top of it. I'm not sure what it is. So this is going to go in the bag because I'm just not going to fuss that much with, can't find the bag. Lucky for you, you don't have to listen to it. So that's going to be first item in the bag. Next is this top. It was always going to go into the bag. I just don't like the fabric, don't want to wear it, so in the bag. All right, so the next item are the white jeans, which were the second closest item. If they had been a little looser in the thighs, I could have kept these. Even though I don't think the fit was perfect around the middle, in order to fit my butt sometimes, the waistline is big, and or gaps or something, or pulls down like these were doing a little bit, and sometimes just a little stitch helps that. But with that, and if it's looser in the thighs, sometimes it doesn't do that. If it's loose above the knees, sometimes is where it seems like it does that. But I went in and looked at them again, and they definitely have that cutoff line about this far above my knee into the thigh, where it just suddenly gets narrower as the jean goes down, where my legs don't get narrower until, you know, after the knee. But anyway, so they are going to go in the bag, yes. The t-shirt, I just don't really care for t-shirts in this kind of fabric that much. I mean, I have some. I prefer them to be more of 100% cotton. I think the color is pretty. I'm not sure if it's a burgundy or a brick or what do they call it. They just call it red. It's nice. Yeah, I was thinking it was a little bit different color. It's nice, but I don't know. I just don't. It's the least expensive item in here. It was like $28. So that part's nice about it, but I have the one, the same color with a little bit of a print, a black and white flower on it, so it's just too much like everything else I've had. All right, last item is this. This was a little tempting. I mean, if I was going to wear it as a little bit dressier thing and not think of it as a summer top, you know, but think of it as something that when you dress up a little maybe. But I don't really wear skirts, and I don't really wear dressy pants that much. I did at work, and I still have some trousers left, but they're like black and navy blue. They're not this kind of thing, and I guess capris, but I don't know. See, I just love the fabric, and I think it's good with my skin tone. My glasses are filthy. I think it's good with my skin tone, but I can't get past the fabric, honestly. So in the bag, which means I'm not keeping anything. I'm sending the whole thing back. It in a way did not feel like, let me see, you know what, I forgot to read the thing and see if this is a different stylist or something, because it didn't feel like this was very curated toward me, because they've done so good at not sending a bunch of polyester stuff, and then all of a sudden, bam, bam, you know, and I'm like, But yet the white jeans made me think, and maybe I picked these items out and didn't realize it or something. Well, it says I picked out 2 tops, so I may have picked those 2 tops out, not realizing that they were polyester. All right, so that's it. I'll put my link down below if you want to try out Stitch Fix. When you do, there is usually a monetary incentive for you and for me if you were to sign up on just a normal average every day. If once you sign up or place your first order or something, you would get a $25 credit to go toward that purchase if you keep anything. And they would also give me $25. And then sometimes they have specials where it's $50. And that's what's happened recently. See, I feel, you know, I was really excited to be able to get something. You know, I considered the dress, even though it wasn't perfect, mostly because I had a credit that would pay for, you know, because I really didn't want to pay $84 for that dress, but because I had a $100 credit, I might have. But I don't know, it needs to be a little bit more right, I think, to do it. But anyway, so I'm just going to hang on to it, and maybe something in my next box will get me excited. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, a fingers up. Oh my God, no, don't give me the finger. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and tell your friends or your family, especially if there's some mature gals like me who, you know, we need representation too. So support each other as well. But thanks a lot. Bye-bye.